Good morning, everybody. This is day 21, week 3 of my 90-day no tobacco, no weed challenge. And first of all, I have to congratulate myself for doing it. So happy third week, Daniel. That's how we do it. And okay, how do I feel? I feel really, really, really good. I really do. Even though there's still cravings here and there, but now I'm at a point where I'll be like, nah, I feel too good. And I think about, a clouded mind and all that stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I'm good. Fuck that, really. And I hope it stays like that, seriously. So, yeah, appetite has been back and it's getting better. Sleep is excellent. I mean, my sleep is not that good, but it has to do with an addiction to something else, which is coffee. So I'm not sure if my nightmares right now have to do with too much coffee, or if it's still part of the no weed, no tobacco. Like last night, I had a nightmare, but it wasn't one of those where I do drugs. It was different. So it might be that drinking coffee too late at night might do that as well. So yeah, 3 weeks and I love it. So as I said before, you take care of more stuff. So what's happening with me, for example, is, like I said, I sell art, and I'm actually going out and doing it. No more, oh, you know what, I'll do that tomorrow, let's do it next week. You kind of stop procrastinating, which is, I guess, the most important thing in life, because let's keep it real, the only thing you have on this fucking planet is time. Time is the most valuable thing. And smoking weed, man, that's the best way to waste fucking time. So that is, that's a super pro for when you stop fucking around with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that's excellent. Also, the quality of my art. I think there's a misconception, and that artists, that's just normal, they get high and stuff like that. Oh, he's an artist, he gets high, it's all good. And I think that's kind of bullshit, because really, when I don't smoke, I get much more detailed in my drawings. And when you high, you kind of like, oh shit, that shit looks good, but you really high. You know what I'm saying? You're fooling yourself. You could, if you sober, then you sober up. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck did I do, man? I could have gotten way more detailed in that part. That shit is not finished. Let me go over there and finish that up. You know what I'm saying? So you can also see it in the music industry. People that call themselves artists in quotation marks, like rappers. The more rappers smoke blunts, the more fucked up and bullshit the artists, their fucking lyrics. Bullshit lyrics, bullshit music, everything is just fucking whack. Self-destructive. They out there destroying the community, looking like clowns, putting tattoos on their fucking faces. It's all bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And I think if some of these clowns would put down their fucking blunts, you might actually go back to some conscious hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna blame weed for that, but it seems like whenever I see somebody on YouTube that always, talking all this shit about shooting people, and it's all about the money with a blunt in their hand, I'm like, fucking fools are fucking whack, straight up, you know what I mean? Put down a blunt and uplift the community and stop fucking bullshitting around, straight up. And I think a lot of that has to do with drinking and drugs. I mean, that's not the only thing, obviously. It's like, it's deeper than that, but it's a part of it. So as I said, I think it improves my art, it improves my creativity, and yeah, so far I have nothing but advantages, to be honest. There's nothing where I can say, the weed is better, so I mean, unless you know, like to be sleeping all day long, it's probably, you know, weed will help you with that. If you just want to sleep your life away, perfect, man. Just blaze it up all day, you know. Another thing I've done is looked further than tobacco, weed, and I gotta give thanks to a lot of youngsters on YouTube, you know, that enlightened me to a lot of shit, you know, because it's like I didn't know that, you know, it's a lot of other stuff, you know. Obviously, diet is a thing, you know. Diet is a thing that's very important. I was always good with the diet, though. I cut out sugar all the way, you know, and I recommend that to everybody. If you have sugar in your diet, you're doing the biggest drug on planet Earth. To me, I think sugar is the fucking biggest drug on planet Earth. I live in Los Angeles, and like it seems like half the kids, even if they're only like 10, 8 years old, 12 years old, fools be having diabetes, fat as fuck, out of shape, looking sick. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, and I know where that comes from. It comes from sodas, you know, and soda, sugar, all this shit. That shit is fucking poison. You know what I'm saying? I'm even I go as far as saying that shit, weed is healthier than fucking sugar. Sugar will destroy your ass and shit. You know, just look at all these kids nowadays. They're looking like shit straight up. So diet is very important. I'm going, even though I'm already good with the diet, I'm gonna try to improve on that as well. I want to do like go back to basics and do water only. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep it real, that's what your body needs, is water, straight water. No flavor in it, no fucking sugar in it, none of that bullshit. You know, just straight water. So I want to try to get more used to just having water. You know. Then another thing I've learned from the youngsters on YouTube is like that I need to cut out the whacking off. You know, I'm 50, and a lot of 50-year-old guys, they probably, you know, they're slowing down on the sex and all this shit. I'm different, you know. I'm, like I said before, I feel like I'm 22 or something. And I whack off every day just to go to sleep and all that stuff. You know, I watch porn like crazy, and I figured, you know what? After seeing a lot of videos on this stuff, that shit is real. You know, it's like retaining energy and all this stuff. So I'm including that as well. I'm on day 3, no whacking off. So that's a good one. Then porn, I'm gonna stop watching porn altogether. Fuck porn. You know, I didn't know how much it can affect, you know, that whole thing with dopamine and how it influences your brain and rewires your brain. I have never even been paying attention to that, you know, because I grew up in a time where, like, sometimes when I look at these videos, I'll be cracking up because fools be talking about they 20 years old and they're having a problem with whacking off and no fap this and that. I'm 50. I've been jerking off since I'm 12 years fucking old, you know what I'm saying? I remember my uncle, he used to be having all kinds of porn. I mean, Playboy back then. He had Playboy and Penthouse magazines. So I used to grab those, go in the restroom and handle my business at age 12, bust nuts all over the place, you know? And I've been doing that ever since, and I've never even thought of like no fap and those kind of things. But after listening to the youngsters, I'm like, you know what, that shit is real. So I'm going to include that as well, you know what I'm saying? Because addiction is not only drugs and whatever, food is that as well, you know, psychological addiction and shit. It'll kind of rewires your brain or something, you know? So I want to undo that and, you know, cut that shit out as well. So yeah, for that, you know, give much props to all the youngsters on YouTube, man. I'm learning a lot, even though I'm older. I'm looking up to you guys, and I'm taking that advice, and I'm going better myself in that regard as well, you know. So yeah, that's good. So all around, I feel fucking great. I really do, you know. I feel stronger, and I still know I have so far to go, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have much more potential on getting much stronger once I shake all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I'm doing, you know? So in the other video, I got kind of weak talking about, I don't know if I'm going to smoke one day, and and to be honest, I don't. But now I know it's just my weak side trying to make up excuses already, and when you really think about it, smoke is something, it's burning. And I don't think a human body is made to inhale, just stuff that's burning, that's unnatural, you know what I'm saying? So, well, whatever, I don't know shit, but when you really real about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the body needs smoke inside the lungs, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Basically, I'm gonna keep going just for the fact that I'm accomplishing more. And what I accomplish is more detailed, it's more real. So, yeah. 3 weeks, once you get there, I hope you feel like I do, because it really feels good. And I'm looking forward to even feeling better, because I still have cravings, even though I'm too strong for the cravings now. And it's getting better day by day, but I can tell there's so much more in the future if I keep going like this. So yeah, that's it. So I'm including no coffee as well, because I'm a big time coffee addict, you know what I'm saying? Straight coffee addict to the fullest. I drink coffee all fucking day. Like yesterday I had my last cup of coffee at 10 o'clock at night, and that's probably why I didn't have a good sleep, you know what I'm saying? So I want to cut out the coffee as well. And coffee, porn, whacking off, all that bullshit's gotta go, period, because it's unnecessary. It's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It all makes sense when you really, like I said, I've never really researched that too much, but now after listening to a lot of these young people out there, it makes fucking sense. And I wish, we would have had a community back in the days like that, but we didn't. When I grew up in school, our thing was like, the more you whack off, the longer your dick gets. That was our shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up, which is total bullshit, obviously, you know what I'm saying? The more you whack off, the more energy you're wasting. That's the real, you know what I mean? It's common sense when you really think about it, because, once you jerk off, you feel lazy and you want to lay down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Save that fucking energy, save it for the females, period, you know what I'm saying? So, same with the porn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, when I get down, it's like a big production, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm figuring out that shit is from me watching all the porn, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut that out to the fullest and see how everything goes after that. I'm looking forward to that, for real. So yeah, week 3, day 21. Congratulations, Daniel, you did it. Beautiful, and we're gonna keep going. That's how we do it. So my next video is gonna be probably after 4 week mark, 1 month, which is gonna be in 7 days. And shit, I'm looking forward to it, I'm looking forward to feeling better every week, every day. I'm loving it. And if you're in the position, man, there's somewhere, I heard this a couple times, I forgot how it goes, but they say it takes 21 days to form a habit and 90 days to make it permanent or something. I might be wrong about that 90 days, but I know it's 21 days to form a habit. And today is 21 days, and I feel really good. I really, really do. So, yeah, if you get to the 3 weeks, I hope you feel like I do. And, keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. So, until next time, 4 week mark, my next video. All right? Peace.